Maya and Deanie work as toll booth operators. To pass the time, they often chat on the phone. One night, Maya notices a strange man in a car staring at her. He keeps coming back, making her nervous. Later, the man approaches Maya's booth and asks if her name is Rahayu. Scared and confused, she insists her name is Maya. He mentions a village name and questions her again. Panicking, she quickly shuts the window, but suddenly, he appears outside with a sword. She runs, but he catches her and carves a strange symbol into her leg with a coin. Just as he is about to kill her, the police arrive and shoot him. After this terrifying night, Maya and Deanie return to their small clothing store. Deanie finds an old photo of Maya as a child with her parents. Maya says she was raised by her aunt, who told her her parents had died. But after searching through her aunt's things, she finds the same photo and remembers something. In the photo's background, they spot an old mansion. Deanie suggests that if it belongs to Maya's family, she could sell it and make a better life. Remembering the village name the man mentioned, Maya decides to go there. Deanie insists on coming along. Before leaving, Maya notices her leg wound is healing fast. She also finds a piece of paper with strange writing and takes a picture before flushing it. As they pack, Maya feels like someone is watching her, a shadowy figure in the distance, but she tries to ignore it. On the bus, Maya shows the writing to a language expert. He explains it's an ancient script used in dark rituals to trap spirits. This disturbs Maya, but she continues the journey. Along the way, she keeps seeing a little girl in her visions, but ignores it. When they reach the village, they pretend to be university students doing research. Villagers send them to an old woman's house, where Maya finds some of her family's belongings, but no pictures of herself. While exploring, they see a funeral procession for a newborn baby. That night in the mansion, Maya wakes up to creepy music and sees a horrible sight: a woman drowning a baby in the river. The next morning, they visit a puppet master, Saptari, hoping to learn more about the village. He invites them to his house later. While Maya goes out, Deanie stays at the mansion. Suddenly, villagers arrive and warn her that the mansion belongs to Rahayu and is forbidden. They say the village leader has been waiting for Rahayu to return. Scared for Maya, Deanie lies, saying she is Rahayu while Maya is just a researcher. The villagers don't believe her and take her away. With no phone signal, Deanie can't warn Maya. When she tries to escape, they catch her. She fights back, but hurts her ankle. They knock her out and take her to a hidden place. When she wakes up, she is hanging upside down. The truth is horrifying. The villagers are preparing a sacrifice. Saptari arrives. He says they must finish the ritual because 2 women in the village are about to give birth. The ritual is meant to protect their babies. The villagers use Deanie's blood for the ritual and even take her skin to make shadow puppets. Meanwhile, Maya finds old papers in the mansion that reveal dark secrets about her family. When she asks Saptari about Deanie, he acts innocent. That night, the village gathers for a festival. While walking around, Maya hears an expectant couple talking about their unborn child. She demands to know where Deanie is, but the villagers lie. As she returns to the mansion, desperate for answers, a little girl appears at her doorstep and asks her to follow her to a villager's house. Maya sees something terrifying. A woman gives birth to a baby with no skin. Right after the baby is born, the midwife drowns without a second thought. Maya is so scared that she screams, and the villagers hear her. Before they can catch her, a kind woman named Pratima helps her escape. Pratima owns a small shop where Maya once bought food. She takes Maya to her home and promises she won't hurt her. Pratima then tells Maya the village's dark secret. A curse has made sure that no baby can survive. Maya is confused because she has seen 3 little girls in the village, but Pratima tells her no child has lived here for 20 years. She then shares a shocking story. Long ago, the village leader, Radha, was a famous puppet master. He was married to a beautiful woman named Deanie. She wanted a child for many years but couldn't have one. After 5 years, she finally gave birth to a baby girl. But the baby was born without skin, and no one ever saw her. Around the same time, a teenage girl in the village went missing. Years later, the villagers saw Radha's daughter, and she was completely fine. People began to suspect that Radha had used dark magic, sacrificing the missing girls to heal his child. The rumors grew, and one day, Radha did something horrifying. He killed his entire puppet troupe, his wife, and then himself. His daughter was taken away to the city to live with distant relatives. That little girl was Maya. Her real parents had kept the truth from her. After Radha's death, the village was cursed. Every baby born after that had the same terrible condition: no skin. The villagers were so afraid that they started killing these babies, thinking it was the only way to stop their pain. Pratima explains that the only way to break the curse is by using the skin of Radha's daughter for a special ritual. That's why the villagers had killed a man named Din. They thought he was the answer to their suffering, but they had made a mistake. Meanwhile, Maya finds a photo of the man who attacked her at the toll booth. She is shocked when her friend Rashi tells her that this man was her husband. Rashi, who is pregnant, had sent him to the city for help. Pratima then reveals something even more disturbing. A curse can't be destroyed. It can only be passed on. This means that Radha's mother had tried to protect Maya because killing her wouldn't actually end the curse. Just then, the villagers arrive at Rashi's house, demanding Maya. They now realize their mistake and want to find the real cause of their suffering. Pratima quickly hides Maya and warns the villagers to leave. Maya decides to escape. She contacts the Tonga driver who had brought her to the village. He comes back with a policeman and arranges to meet Maya at the northern entrance. While walking through the jungle, Maya tells Rashi the sad news. Her husband is dead. Before they can reach safety, the villagers catch them. Then, Maya realizes something terrifying. The policeman is also from the village. He fights the Tonga driver. Maya quickly throws her phone to distract them and runs into the dark forest. After running for a while, she reaches a road and gets into a passing car. But then, she notices something horrifying. A little girl in the back seat is peeling off her own skin. Scared, Maya screams, making the driver lose control and crash. Alone in the jungle, Maya sees the spirits of the 3 sacrificed girls. They show her the truth about her past. Deanie, desperate for a child, had turned to Needy, a trusted servant. Over time, they fell in love, and Needy became pregnant. That child was Maya. When Maya was born without skin, Deanie was desperate to save her. She performed dark rituals and sacrificed 3 young girls. The magic worked. Maya was healed, but the spirits of the girls never found peace. They haunted Deanie, and when the villagers found out the truth, they killed Radha, Deanie, and everyone in their family, including Needy. Before she died, Deanie buried a powerful amulet under a sacred tree, hoping to protect the village. But instead, it made things worse and created the terrible curse. Maya now understands what she must do. To break the curse, she needs to find and properly bury the remains of the 3 sacrificed girls. With Radha's help, she digs up their bones and gives them a proper burial. Their spirits finally find peace. However, Maya is still worried about Radha's newborn baby. What if the curse hasn't ended? Before she can check, the villagers arrive with a priest, trying to stop her. In the chaos, Maya reveals the truth. The curse didn't come from her, but from her mother, Needy. At that moment, Radha walks in, holding her newborn baby. To everyone's shock, the baby is completely healthy. Overcome with guilt, the priest takes his own life, followed by the village midwife. Radha helps Maya escape, and she finally leaves the cursed village behind. 1 year later, a pregnant woman looks at herself in the mirror, but behind her, she sees a terrifying ghost. She screams, and her husband runs to her, only to find that their baby has been mysteriously ripped from her womb. The ghost of Needy is seen holding the baby's remains, proving that the curse is still alive. And with that, the movie ends. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed, subscribe to Movie Nexus. Hit the bell to get notified of our next video.